Hi!
Ever since that night, Kyoko won't say a word to me.
Let's get comfy. Yeah, I'm ready. So, hope you can see me well. So, today I am going to answer the Q&A that I made on Instagram. So, sometimes I'm gonna use my notebook to look because I write down questions from Instagram. Sometimes I am going to check my phone. So, yeah, let's start. And by the way, the questions which were in Latvian, I translated them in English. So everything, all my answers and questions, completely everything will be in English. The first question is, why did I decide to become a model? So let's begin with that. That wasn't maybe my decision because the agency found me, but in that time when agency found me and wrote to me on Instagram, then in that moment I was already interested in modeling industry, and I think maybe if not agency, then maybe later I would send my snaps and try to get into the agency by myself. But yeah, it wasn't me who found the agency found me. The second question is, do I like more cooking by myself or eating out? I wanna say that often when we go to restaurants or cafes, we don't know what's inside our food. And as I'm trying to eat healthy and put the best food in myself to feel my best and just to be happy and yeah, but often we don't know what's inside that food. So if I'm in restaurants or cafes, I try to choose the healthiest version, the salad or something boiled or steamed. But I often take food from home with me together, and probably I prefer eating out in healthy places, but there are not many of them. But I like eating out more because of the atmosphere and the view, and that you can chat with your friends or family. But if you're eating home, it's, I don't know, maybe sometimes it gets boring. It mostly depends on my mood, but probably I prefer eating out, but eating out healthy food. By the way, you noticed the cap on my head. It's not mine, but it looks so good on me, so yeah. Thanks that the owner allowed me to wear it. The next question is, which is my favorite healthy snack? Right now, because of school, I prefer snacking on green apples, which are very filling and healthy and delicious, but in general life I like apples with peanut butter or thin crisp bread with a half of avocado and an egg. My shoe size is 39-40, but sometimes, no, it's Europe size. I don't know what about in other countries. Yep, and speaking about high heels, I have different sizes, and right now my high heels are the size 38, so it depends on the shoes a lot. How did I decide to start a YouTube channel? So from the very young age I liked filming, small videos, small ridiculous funny videos with no sense just for myself, and then I immediately deleted them. But I watched the videos and found a lot of inspiring bloggers and YouTubers and all that stuff, and I decided that I also can express my thoughts and show some modeling and some just my general life to other people, and I thought that it would be amazing, and that I decided to start last year, and I For about 7 months, no one of my close friends even knew about my channel, only my family and some girls that I was in Japan with, modeling girls, and yep. So I started a YouTube channel to just try and see what happens, and because I just love filming videos and all that editing stuff, and you know, I think it's a great memory. Even if I don't have a lot of subscribers, I just love maybe making kind of diary. My YouTube channel maybe is a diary and a source of the memories for myself. The next question is, how long are you doing modeling? I'm doing so I signed my contract in the December. I remember that it was on 10th of December the 2016, so it makes a year and 5 months approximately. What's your dream? This question is it's a very wide question, so it's maybe hard to answer it, but I have a lot of dreams, so I can name some of them, and some of the dreams maybe will stay dreams. No, I mean, I don't want to share them. So my dream is, of course, talking about modeling, achieve great results, and of course it's very hard, but I want to participate in Victoria's Secret fashion show. I think it's a biggest destination of every model, and of course as a model be in New York and Tokyo and Europe, and of course I would love to visit USA, especially New York and Los Angeles, because I don't know, everyone is talking so much about USA, and I want to go there and see and feel the atmosphere on myself and see what it's really like. And let's go further. The 8th question is, which is the thing that I have done but others thought I could have never done it? So it is that maybe I think no one thought before that I could do modeling. I heard some phrases from my friends and just people that I'm thin and I could be a model, but people maybe never thought that I could really do this, and that I could go to Japan, to Osaka, for almost 3 months because of modeling. And maybe people never thought that I could in some situations be that crazy, because from the outside I think I often look like a shy and very cute and good girl, but sometimes I can be too crazy, and maybe no one has ever thought that I could walk outside almost all night. If I could have a power, what it would be? It would be reading other people's thoughts. Not always, but only sometimes when I really need it, because it would ease my life so much. If tomorrow everyone dies and you're alone in the planet, what would you do? I would probably be sad and lonely, but no. I think I would get out and maybe go to the shop, get some things that I couldn't have got because of money or something, and maybe I could go for a long walk or run. And it's hard to answer because I don't know, it would be boring to be alone in the planet. What's your ideal prototype of a boy? Right now I'm mostly thinking about myself and my own, progressing and developing, but not about boys. But I think I would my ideal boy would be, he has to be funny and kind and also polite and sometimes crazy, and I think I would love to feel very free and, you know, with him. And I think he should be active and sporty. I can call so many character, you know, but I don't think that a boy like this could exist if I, yeah. Honestly, I don't just think about this thing a lot. If you were a president of Latvia, what would you do? I don't know what president exactly can do and what president can't do, but I think I would pay more to people. Yep, so that they can get more money, and I would change an educational system in Latvia and make it more like in USA, where you can choose your subjects and the way in which you maybe want to learn, because if person doesn't need that deep mathematics in his or her life, then I think maybe person doesn't need it. But it's just my own opinion. Maybe it's I don't say that it's wrong or right, it's just my own opinion. And yeah, I think I would change something in schools and like make smaller breaks and then one big break where you can go outside to your home and have a lunch there and do your homework, something like that. Are you in favor of unification of Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia? Hopefully I understood the question right. You mean like making Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania as in one united country? In my opinion, I think I wouldn't like to do this because each of the Baltic country has its own traditions and language, and people are different there, so I think each of the country is unique, so we can't just go and make a whole united country from that. And no, I would love to, you know, make an independent countries like they are right now. What was your first job as a model? My first job was in Japan. So it was in the end of June 2017, and I had to take a metro and the Shinkansen to get there. You can even find a video about that job on my channel, and I think if I will find it, I will leave it in the description box below. So my first job was for hair salon and eyeshadow. I had a lot of glitter, I remember, and yeah, it was very fast, and it was the first and the fastest job I have ever had. It was only 1.5 hours long, and I came to a kinda cute house and we made some pictures. Obviously we made some pictures, and the team was very small. There was only a makeup artist and a photographer. I liked it a lot. For how many years will you be a model? You know, I can't answer this question because you never know how the life goes, so maybe I think I am always going to have a plan B, because I don't think that I can and I will do the modeling my whole life. So maybe I wanna study and you know, like have a profession and do also a modeling and at the same time, but you never know, maybe I will be a model whole life, maybe no. I just can't answer this question. It is said that the blonde girls are not intelligent. Do you agree? Of course I do not agree. Firstly, because I'm a blonde girl, I'm not intelligent. So, but no, I think it's just a stereotype that someone made up, that stereotype. It doesn't depend on your hair color, if you're smart or are you not that smart. It doesn't depend on your hair color, it depends on your brain. So of course I do not agree that blonde girls are not intelligent. It's no. What's your favorite word? Maybe I'm quite hungry, so right now my favorite word is mango, and I'm going to have a mango for breakfast. That's all you have to know. Do you want to live your entire life in Latvia? I think no. I would love to live maybe in USA or in Europe, but maybe I would love to have, a place which I can call a home in Riga, because I think it's the prettiest city of Latvia, but no, I think I wouldn't like to live my whole life in Latvia. If you could choose your name, which one would you choose? Or do you like Ineta? I think I like my name, Ineta, because it's pretty unique. Not a lot of people have it, and even not a lot of people can pronounce it. I think my name suits me well, so I think I am satisfied with my name. Do you prefer rural or urban life? So let's say that mostly I prefer urban life, because in my opinion rural life can get boring very easily and fastly, but I think that I can't live without both of them, because when I'm spending too much time in the city, then I need some rest in the countryside. So it has to be balanced there. I think I would love to mostly spend the time like urban, have an urban lifestyle, and then sometimes, maybe in the weekends or some days, spend my time in the countryside. What languages do you speak, and what languages would you like to learn? Let's count. I speak Latvian, it's my native language. I speak Russian. I speak it because I live in the city where a lot of people speak Russian, and some of my relatives and my grandmother also speaks Russian, so I knew it from the childhood. The next language is English, which we learn in school, and I think maybe I'm not perfect at it, but I know it pretty well. I can at least communicate. Then the next language is German. I wouldn't say that I know it. I'm learning it at school from the 6th grade, and right now I'm ending the 9th grade, but I'm pretty bad at German. So let's say I know almost 4 languages. Of course I would like to know all the languages like English and German much better, improve them, but the new languages I would of course in my life like to learn Spanish and Italian. It would be amazing if I could learn at least small part of French. Do you prefer science and mathematics or literature and humanities? Of course I prefer literature and humanities, because I'm not that good at mathematics and science, and sometimes it gets too complicated and too boring for me, but new languages and all that literature just inspires me and fills me up, and like I can charge from literature, I don't know, get new energy, so of course I will prefer the second variant. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God, but maybe I don't go to church and do all that stuff too often, but in general, yes, I believe in God. What's your favorite color? At the moment, my favorite color is yellow. Yellow? How would you define yourself in one word? Maybe right now, if there is such a word, but I would define myself as an indecisive person because I can't think and decide immediately. I have to sit down, analyze, ask someone for help, but not always. So maybe it's a bit indecisive. What's the best thing in you and the worst? I don't know, you have to ask other people about myself. But I think maybe the worst thing in myself is that when I'm hungry, I'm very angry, so I get hangry. But I think you can tell that about every person, probably. And the best thing in me, maybe it's positivity. I try to be positive, but still often I'm negative. So it's complicated. It's hard to answer. I think you should ask it other people, not me. Who do you admire the most? An actor, singer, artist, writer, etc. Speaking about actors, I think I admire the most the actress Margot Robbie, because all the films that she is filming in are very great, and she just can do anything, and she can be funny and have many other, change herself very well. And I think just as a person she has a great personality. And yep, she comes from an Australian. She wasn't really famous and just an ordinary person, but then she got to USA, to Hollywood, and did all that by herself. I read her biography a long time ago, but right now maybe I can lie about something because I remember almost nothing. What do you think that people think about you? Maybe from the outside I may look, as I said, a cute little girl, maybe pretty shy. Sometimes when I'm very happy and in a great mood, maybe people may think that there is something wrong with me, that I have problems with my mind, that I'm too crazy. Yeah, maybe that's all. And the last question for today is, what do you think about the modeling industry? This industry is not for everyone, I think, because it's pretty hard. You have to, be pretty natural if you get some bad comments about you, or some, you don't have to take everything too seriously. And of course you have to be active and be in shape, and always when you're in jobs you have to be positive and smile and be happy. And even if you're feeling very down and very bad, no one cares about it. And I think that modeling opens also a lot of doors and allows you to travel, meet new creative people, and just develop yourself and learn how to walk in heels and just pose and maybe be more girlish sometimes kind of way, and just teaches you the real life, how to live. And the modeling industry is the tough industry, I guess, because the trends change like this and you have to understand that. And if someone doesn't like you, if one person doesn't like you, it doesn't mean that everyone doesn't like you. And it's often, even for me and for everyone, I think it's often hard to understand that it's okay to get a rejection. It's from the outside very pretty, but from the inside pretty tough, but still interesting and very curious industry. And thanks for watching and spending this lovely Sunday together with me. And yep, hopefully you got to know me a bit better, and see you next time. Bye! Bye. Bye.
Here's another hit.